Hey everybody, happy Thursday. So happy to be with you today. Are you excited about today's card? I am very excited to share it with you. We're going to do some quick announcements. I mean, as quick as I can go. Ready, set, go. Buy a 12-day of crafting advent calendar for yourself. Gift one to a friend or a sister or somebody that you want to stamp with you. There are exclusive items in there that you cannot purchase from Stampin' Up! Ever in any catalog. So if you want to give the gift of crafting, that's a good idea. You can also take a craft class. It's going to be taught on October 23rd at 2 o'clock Mountain Time by an experienced instructor that's going to share with you unique samples. You're going to learn tips and techniques and explore lots of different ideas in this virtual class. You need to purchase the class itself, which is 170073. That's the item number. And then you need to own the Traditions of Christmas Suite collection. And then you can watch it on the 23rd at 2 o'clock Mountain or view it later on demand. So just letting you know about that. Tomorrow is the last day to subscribe to Cozy Christmas. So paper pumpkins go until the 10th of the month for that month. And then they will mail them out. This is the October kit. And you only have till tomorrow to sign up. So if you have not signed up yet, I want to let you know. We have a specialty box, of course. You're going to make Christmas cards with classic charm. 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designed, of course, 9 coordinating envelopes, pre-cut paper pieces, soft stitched look of flocking. So flocking is like this velvet that's here, and that's what's included in that kit. Also, shiny red sequence embellishments, which I love red shiny things. I mean, I love anything shiny. And then, of course, the coordinating colors are basic beige, which is the color of the box, cherry cobbler, garden green, pecan pie, real red, which happens to be the Stampin' Spot. So you're going to have a deep red, a bright red, a beautiful Christmas green, some brown pecan pie color, and basic beige, which is a neutral. So I think you're going to love this kit, so don't let it slip through your fingers. And speaking of that, don't forget to get the coordinating add-ons for this quarter. So this quarter encompasses October, November, December. Don't miss out on this month's, this quarter's die set. So you get this little flower and this little, I don't know what that is, little leafy spree, or you can put it on there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that is. The joy, 2 leaves and another spriggy leaf. And then of course the tag. Literally you can put joy on here, a few flowers, add some leaves, and all of these can make one little tag. So cute, right? It's $12, item number 167855. It goes through December or while supplies last, so don't miss out. If you have not joined my Inky Hands crew, I don't know what you're waiting for, because if you like exclusive projects that no one else has access to, the Inky Hands crew is 100% for you. It is what you can use to get 6 projects every month. And not only can you get those 6 projects every month, they come to your inbox. They come directly to you via a newsletter. All of the I'm trying to think of what I want to say. All of the videos are embedded in the newsletter, so you can click on them right there from your email and watch them. They are all labeled, so you can make like a little folder in your email and save them there. And then when you're ready to work on that particular bundle stamp set, this past month in September, I did Thanksgiving table settings. So a ton of really cute and quick ideas. That was the whole key, was that they be not only cute, but that they be quick, because I know we don't have much time, right guys? So like totally need it to be quick. So the way that this membership works is you will get the newsletters. You are going to get information. It's going to be sent to you once a month. It's $7.99. You get to be billed $7.99 a month for 6 video tutorials that nobody else has access to. They're all in a newsletter with all the measurements, all detailed photos of everything. So a really fun way. If you have any questions, you can go to inkyhandswarmhearts.com. You want to click on shop, and then under shop, oh, sorry, it's not under shop. You want to go to inkyhandswarmhearts.com, and you want to click on in the menu memberships. It's under memberships. Read all about it. I have a little Q&A there. And if you still have more questions, feel free to email me. My email is Kelly with an I, Kelli, at inkyhandswarmhearts.com. And I would love to help you. So let's talk about joining my team, guys. So if you would like to be a special shopper, in other words, if you want a discount for everything that you order, you can join my team for $35. You'll get to pick $125 worth of product, and you'll get to be on my team. We meet once a month. We do projects together as a team. We have so much fun together. We meet once a month on Zoom, so you can be anywhere in the United States and join my team, and I would love to have you on my team. So if you've been lurking in the background, watching, and you're like, I really would like to buy that stuff, but I really would love to get a discount, this is the way in. So there's 2 ways to sign up in the month of October. You can sign up for $35 and get $125 worth of product. In other words, $90 for free. Or you can sign up for $99 and get $189 worth of product. Again, $90 for free. But I highly suggest that you join for $35, pick your $125, and as soon as they send you your discount number, which is called a demo ID number, once you get that number, you can go in and you can place as many orders as you want at a discount. So it's literally that easy. I'd be happy to talk to you more in detail about it. It is so much fun. I'm sure the girls in the chat are going to let you know how much fun it is to be on my team. We have the best time together, and I cannot wait to have more of you guys join my team. So if you would like to join and you have a little friend that likes to stamp with you, you both can join together. So just let me know. I would love to get you guys to join my team, and you can have a little stamping buddy. Both of you can get the discount. It's pretty incredibly fun. All right. So, yes. Oh, this was no good. Oh, sorry, guys. I thought it was the 8th, but it's actually the 9th. Don't mind me because I'm moving and I have a lot of chaos going on. Sorry. The kits are no longer on sale. But you can still buy kits. We had a few new kits that were available. We have the Common Bright, which was a new one for October. 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. It is a stamping kit, $26. So you get a stamp set with that one. Then we have the Nutcracker Tags kit, $14, 12 tags. They're quite large. I think they're actually the size of this. So they're decent sized tags. 12 tags, 3 each, 4 different designs. It's a non-stamping kit. Then you have the Remembering Christmas kit, which is a festive mini album. I think it's super cute. It looks like right here they have a page that's a Christmas tree, which how fun is that? I think it's going to have lots of fun stickers and things for you to put all your Christmas pictures. It's a non-stamping kit, $22. We have the Road to Christmas kit, which was last month's kit. Handmade and Heartfelt kit, also last month's kit. If you are still looking for Halloween ideas, I'm the girl for you because I love Halloween and I do 28 days of Halloween. It usually runs from mid-August to mid-September. This year I did it for the entire month of August because I was getting stuff ready for moving. I'm still moving. Why does moving take so long, guys? It literally takes so long. I feel like we haven't moved for like 28 years. So literally, oh my gosh, so much stuff. Purging, throwing away, packing, moving, unpacking. It's like a lot. Plus we're having stuff done to the new house before we move in, and it's just one thing after the other. So just pray for me, okay? But I would love for you to check out my Halloween project. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you want to click on the name of my channel. So if you search for me and you type into the search bar of YouTube, Inky Hands Warm Hearts, it'll come up and it'll have a little circle with a picture of my face, and next to it it'll say Inky Hands Warm Hearts. If you click on that name, it will then take you to my channel, and there'll be tabs at the top above all the videos. And one of the tabs will say videos. If you click on that tab, it'll open all my videos, and you will find all my Halloween videos there. You can watch them all. They're all made with current sets. If you don't buy any current sets this year and you want to look for older sets, what you want to do is you want to go to my playlists, and under playlists, you can look for my Halloween playlist. And I have a ton of Halloween videos, like over 70 Halloween videos, I think. So go check that out as well. If you would like to play game night, we would love to have you. Game night this month is going to be on the 30th of the month. The last Thursday of the month is always game night. I haven't decided what the stamp set's going to be, but I am thinking that we may use the stamp set that we're using this week. I wanted to get some feedback from everybody. Let me know if you're interested in having Love and Courage be the game night stamp set this month. Of course, you guys can buy that from me. I pay shipping and tax, so it's basically for those of you who are hobby demonstrators. If you buy it from me, you're basically getting it for the same price, but you get to help my business. And I always put a little goodie in there. It's a lot of fun. We have so much fun. We play Lucky Number, and I will teach you how to play that. It's always the last Thursday of the month. I will let you know soon because I need to get the registration form done. Probably this weekend, I will type up the registration form. I have not yet cut for Stamp Camp, but I need to cut this weekend, which means you have until tomorrow to let me know if you want to join. And I am cutting over the weekend. So tomorrow morning, send me an email tonight before you go to bed. Let me know that you want to be part of Stamp Camp. I would love to have you. You will never use a stamp set as much as you use Stamp Camp. We are going to be using the Modern Christmas Suite. So you have to purchase that from me. That's all you need to pay. There's no cost to Stamp Camp. Just purchase the suite from me. That is your entry to get in. And of course, there's a shipping charge to get you your make and takes. Other than that, no fee. The design team that I'm a part of, that I do Stamp Camp with, we do tutorial bundles every single month. On Wednesday of next week, we will have our blog hop for the next tutorial bundle, and you can purchase those in my online store at inkyhandswarmhearts.com. You're going to click on shop, and then you're going to look for retired product store. I think it says tutorial PDF and retired product store. You're going to click there and look for the Creativity Abounds products. PDFs, and you can find those, as well as my paper piecing patterns, which I have those from Halloween, from 2024, 2023, and 2022. I did not make one this year because I was moving and I had a whole bunch of stuff going on. No card fiesta yet, guys. Maybe in November, but I'm not 100% sure. And this is the stamp set that we are using this week. It is our Make a Difference stamp set. For each Love and Courage stamp set that is purchased, Stampin' Up! Is going to donate $3 to breast cancer organizations. So I would appreciate it if you would purchase this from me and help me help those that are dealing with breast cancer. Again, this is the stamp set. So if you have your mini catalog, you can see the information about it on page 4. I would love to donate. It's a $25 stamp set. $3 from the cost of that goes towards breast cancer. So let's sell a bunch of them so we can help the ladies that have breast cancer. All right, so let me talk about what we are going to be making today. I'm going to put my announcements in my book here. Let me put this away. Oh yeah, I forgot one more announcement. It is group shipping. It launched, I believe, on Tuesday, which means group shipping allows you to group multiple orders to one shipment to a single address, and then everybody that is on that group order can save on shipping costs. In other words, if someone's just buying one item and a bunch of other people are buying multiple items, as long as the entire total of the group shipping exceeds the minimum requirement shipping amount for the $7.95 US shipping, then we can use it. If it doesn't, I will have to pay the difference in shipping. So hopefully this will all work out. But this is going to be perfect for classes because you guys can order. It'll be shipped directly to you. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to make this a regular part of my business. I'm still learning a lot about it. And so, yeah, I will be talking about it more and more and more. But basically, like if 3 people each place a $20 order, each person would pay $2.20 in shipping. So it would make the group total $6.60. That would not meet the minimum $7.95. However, if each person placed a $40 order, then of course it would meet the minimum because it would be higher than the $7.95 shipping, and everybody would pay just the 11% shipping charge, which is so nice. So I will learn how to set up a group shipping, and I'm probably going to do it for my next class so that you guys can have the stamp sets ahead of time, get those put together and all that good stuff. I will look into it more. It's brand new and I'm still learning about it. But let's go ahead and start stamping our card. I have a lot going on, guys, but I do not want to let you down by not having these lives. So I am trying my best to get cards made so that you guys can do this. I still haven't moved my stamp room into my new house yet, but when that happens, I'm kind of scared I'm not going to have enough time to make a project, because can you just imagine moving all my stuff over there, getting it all organized, and trying to get set up so that I can record videos? So I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but I'm going to try my darndest to get it done for you. So just keep your fingers crossed for me. So I want to talk a little bit about this card. So I call this my Hope Banner card because I'm using the Party Banner dies. I don't know if you guys know about this, but it's an amazing pack. So you can buy the Party Banner dies and the Party Alphabet together in a bundle, 2 die sets. But look at how amazing this is. So you get all of these banners, all of these sizes, and then these are like reinforcers, and that's like a hole. So if you want to put holes in the 2 corners so that you can string your banners together, that's what those are for. And then these are to reinforce the holes so that they don't tear when you put ribbon through them. This is an amazing, 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 amazing bundle, and I hope that you own it, because if you don't, you're gonna want it. Because once I start using these banners all the time, you're gonna be like, I need that. Let's do a class with it. Anyway, that's what the banners are. That's what I used right here. I also used the gorgeous Sunflower 3D embossing folder. Amazing. And of course, we're using Love and Courage today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to teach you how to put together this card. It is not a long process, so just hang in there with me. We will get it done. We're using 2 different colors of ink. We're using Pretty in Pink, and we're also using Strawberry Slush. Strawberry Slush is one of our new in colors for this year. It is from 2025 to 2027. And it is amazing. So pretty. All right, so like every card, we're gonna have a card base. This card base is basic white. It is 8.5 by 5.5. It's scored at 4 1/4. I've already done the scoring. So we're just gonna go ahead and put our 2 corners together. I always like to put the corners. I hold the corners in place. And then with my bone folder, I flatten that score mark. I like my cards to be flat. If you don't use a bone folder and you just fold it with your hands, I guarantee it's not going to be flat like this. So use that. Okay, then we have a piece of 4 inches by 5 1/4, and this is Strawberry Slush cardstock. So I have embossed it with the gorgeous Sunflower 3D embossing folder. This is what you get. How gorgeous is that thing? Oh, so pretty. Let me get out my silicone mat. We'll put some glue on the back of this and glue that down. Now, when we do emboss things, I really love, love, love to use wet adhesive. For me, that really helps get in all of those little nooks and crannies, and it really helps to glue your piece to your card base. So I am always very generous with my glue. If you watch me, you're probably like, that girl uses way too much glue. I'm okay with it. I just want my cards to not come apart. I have been using Stampin' Up! For a long, long time. We used to use this glue called mono adhesive, and all the cards used to come apart if it was humid. So I am in love with this green and white glue, which is called, it's also by the Mono company, but it is called multi-purpose glue, and it is amazing. So once I add that on there, I'm just going to hold it in place for a second, but I'm going to grab my little roller. And if you don't know what this is, go into the description of this video and I will have a link for it there. I use it all the time. It is amazing, and it really helps to bond all of my pieces together. So now we have this really cute background. Okay, are we good? We're going to stamp this banner. I forgot what size to use, what I use, so let's look it up because I don't remember. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. Okay, so let's see which banner I used. So it looks like I used this one, so let's count. That one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th largest. And there's a lot of them. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14 total. So I used the 8th one from the outside in, if you count them from the outside down. So number 8. And we are going to stamp that. Normally I have magnetic sheets, but this is such a big holder, I just didn't put these on magnetic sheets. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp this. We're going to stamp this with the main focal image, which is this beautiful half sunflower, half words here. The words say support, strength, heart, faith, resolve, fight, hope, courage, survivor, and believe. And we're going to stamp that in strawberry slush. I am going to turn this upside down and I'm going to ink it up because I can see it better if I do it that way. So that's what I like to do. When I have a larger stamp, I like to turn it upside down and ink it. So that's what we're doing. All right. So I've closed my ink pad so I didn't get my hand in it. I'm going to move this down so I can see. And I'm going to stamp this kind of sort of low because I want to be able to tie the ribbon at the top. So I'm going to bring that point of the sunflower kind of where this dips, okay? But I don't want to go so low. So we're going to just kind of hover right here. And we're going to hope that this works and that it's straight. And everybody say a little prayer for me. Because here we go. It's not like I can't cut another piece of paper, but I'm just saying. Okay, so you see I'm leaving it on there. I'm not really moving it. I'm not shaking it. I'm not wiggling it. I'm just kind of holding it. I'm running my fingers over the top just like that and making sure, and that lets the ink seep into my paper. So there we go. Looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Not bad, not bad. I'm not unhappy with it. All right. Let's clean our stamp. I don't know. Do you think we could give it a little, can we think we could get it a little darker? Maybe. Should I try the other side? I'm sorry, guys. I have a tickle in my throat. Let me take some water. I do talk a lot when I do this, so my throat gets dry. Let's try one more time. Let's see if I can ink that up a little darker. All right. Let's see if second time's the charm. Now, when you use the back side of your dies, there's a little rough edge that when it goes through the die cut machine, so you just have to push that down. Sometimes you can run your nail along that rough edge and it will bring it down. If you use a cutting plate that is wore out or has a lot of lines in it, then you can see it through here. But this looks pretty good, so I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to go ahead and line that up again, let it soak in, hope that this time is better than the last one. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. I'm going to give it a press, push my fingers, hold. See, I'm not sliding it around. I just want to make sure that it soaks in there. Hopefully I put more ink on it this time. I think that was the problem. I don't think I put enough ink on it last time. I have been using this Strawberry Slush a lot. I really love this color, but of course pink is like one of my favorite colors. So let's see how we did this time. I don't know if this one's better than this one. I can't really tell. I think they look about the same. I'm gonna go with the one on the back. Let's just roll with this one, okay? So now that we have this stamped, we can go ahead and add our ribbon around it. So this is Strawberry Slush ribbon. Let me see how much I put on here because I have not a clue. I cut a length, but I didn't write it down as usual. 18 inches. Let me clean my stamp. All right. So we're going to bring this around from the back to the front. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that this length, we're tying it on this end, is even. Right there, see? So we're going to bring this up and we're going to tie a knot. Just like you're tying your shoelace. You're going to cross and bring it up, okay? And you're going to hold this one in place, and you're going to bring this one around and through. Let's see, how did I do? That one's kind of, there we go. That's not bad. I kind of like it. Quite pleased. All right, let me trim my ends. That one looks good. I think we're good. All right, so now on the back, I'm gonna work on popping up this ribbon, but not quite yet. I'm gonna wait until we have everything ready. So on the back, we're gonna put some dimensionals. I'm gonna use up these edge pieces first. Why? Because I just want to move on to the regular ones, and I can't use them until I've used these up. It's just a rule. You got to use up your edges first. Does anyone else have that rule to use up your edges, or do you save all your edges? Because I don't. All right, so I'm going to be adding these up here. Oops, that one moved on me. There we go. So we're gonna just put them around and down here. All right, I think I finally have enough of these. We're gonna put it to the side for right now. All right, and we're gonna stamp, let's move my dimensionals out of here. We're gonna stamp our little ribbon and our word hope. So I have two pieces here. Of course, the larger one is for the word hope. We're gonna use Pretty in Pink for that one. And then we're gonna use Strawberry Slush for the other. So I'm just gonna ink that up. Hopefully it's enough. All right, I'm gonna fussy cut that out in a minute. Let's clean. And we're gonna get our, do I need to stamp anything else? Let's look at the inside. Oh, the heart later. So first we're gonna say, friends don't let friends fight cancer alone. Let's open our card. That's in Strawberry Slush. So let's put this down for now. We'll grab this one. Sorry guys, I'm inking it off camera because I don't want to make a mess and I don't have very much room left on this desktop. Let me see if I can make room. Let's move this out of the way. Let's put this there. Now you can watch. I've got to clean it and make sure it's nice and clean because I have 2 stamps on the same block. Okay, so this says, friends don't let friends fight cancer alone. Okay, so we're going to put that right in the middle. All right. And we're going to put that little heart after I clean this. We're done with this color. For right now, we're going to switch back and do the heart in Pretty in Pink. And then we're going to go back to Strawberry Slush. Right now, I'm just going to do my heart, and I'm going to put it here in the corner. Looks cute. All right, so the inside of our card is ready. Back to Strawberry Slush. All right, we're going to do our ribbon, and then we got some fussy cutting going on, okay? Put that out of the way. Let's ink up. Just some scraps of cardstock. All right, that's all the stamping for this card today. Clean up. Let's do some fussy cutting. I'll bring our finished card back in here while I fussy cut. Okay. Let's start with the word hope since that's had some time to dry. Okay. So for the word hope, I am going to start here on the E, and I'm gonna intricately cut this out. Now you don't have to. You can leave much more white than I am leaving. I am experienced in fussy cutting, so you may want to leave more white than me. I can handle this amount. Like I said, do what works for you. I just wanted a real thin letter, and I wanted the Pretty in Pink to really pop off of this Strawberry Slush, and I felt like if there was too much white, it wouldn't pop as much. So you can practice getting close. B, just say forget it, I'm not doing it, and cut it wider. Or C, leave the word off completely. I mean, it's really up to you. It's your card. Let me know which one you guys are going to do. Are you going to A, challenge yourself and get real close on your word? If you do get real close like I'm getting, I would recommend that you start where I started, by the E, so that you have something to hang on to when you're getting these intricate parts of the H. Because remember, when we fussy cut, we pivot with our non-dominant hand, which happens to be my left hand. And by starting at that end, I have a lot to hold on to and rotate my paper. So start on the E like I started, and you'll have a much easier time of it. Then I'm going to give you a tip when you cut out your ribbon. I went a little too wide there. Let me narrow that a little bit. When I start fussy cutting out the ribbon, I got a little tip for you. So hang in there and I will share that. If you guys can remember your favorite tip or trick that I've shared with you that has really helped you with stamping, put it in the chat, or leave a comment if you're watching on replay, because I have talked to so many people who have said, I never would have known that if you hadn't told me. And I love that tip. I love that trick. So if you can remember, maybe you can't remember, but if you can remember, let me know what that was and how it helped you, because I would love that. So thanks to everybody who does that for me. Hopefully somebody will, and I won't look like an idiot asking for something that nobody wants to give me. Not that it would be the first time that I had egg on my face, so it's really okay. I can handle it. Okay, almost done. We're in the home stretch, and see how I still have a lot of paper to hold on to even when I'm going around this E. So that's why I recommend that you start with that side and near the top section of the E, so that you can end in an area, and you don't have to be on a skinny spot when you're trying to cut those little sections of the H. Okay. Now I'm going to share my tip or trick. So first of all, I'm going to start with the bottom here of our ribbon, and it won't take us very long. This is pretty small. It's like cutting out one letter of that H there. So it won't take too long. We're gonna work our way. Whoops, I got a little far away there. All right. I hope you guys are putting in your favorite tip or trick that I've given you, because the fear of not getting one. All right, so we're gonna work our way around almost to the end, and then I'm gonna share my tip here. All right, so we're working our way around and we're ending our ribbon. Okay, so here is my ribbon. Now I'm gonna cut out the center of that ribbon. So what I'm gonna do is, these are very sharp. Like, try not to stab yourself with them, because literally they're so sharp. So I'm gonna punch a little hole. And with the tips, I'm going to snip that way. Oops, I don't mean to drop it. This way. And up this way, like in 3 directions, okay? Here's the trick. Once you've done that, you're gonna get like a little divot. It's actually like a little hole there. I'm gonna leave this on here to throw away. You wanna take your scissors and you wanna come up from the bottom. Because if you do that, you're gonna be able to see what you're cutting out. So we're gonna come up here and we're gonna work our way down this side from the bottom. If you try and stick your scissors in from the top, you're not going to be able to see what you're cutting out. If you come in from the bottom, see how I can still see that side here on the right? If you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, maybe coming from the top is better. But if you're right-handed, going from the bottom is the way to go, so that you can still see your edge and know how much you need to cut and how far away you are from that ribbon piece. So I recommend coming from bottom if you're a righty. Somebody let me know if you're a lefty, if that still works, because I'm very curious. So if you try this and you're a lefty, come back and leave me a message and let me know if you can see it. See, because the lefty is the opposite, and I feel like lefties can't see as well to fussy cut, and when you come from the top, you're covering that blade, so it's harder to see it. But there is my ribbon. So my tip is, come from the bottom when you're trying to do the center of a letter or a ribbon or a word or something like that. Okay, now we have all the parts and pieces. Let's put this together. Okay, so let's grab our pinch bowl. I'm gonna make sure all of these are pushed down real good. And then we're gonna pull these off. As you can see, I haven't emptied my pinch bowl here lately, but that's okay. When it overflows, I will 100% empty it. Alrighty. We're going to attach this at the top of the card. And as you can see on this one, it's right at the edge of the pink. So we're going to also put that right at the edge of the pink. We're going to make sure we have the same amount here and here. So let's move it over a little bit. And that's going to go right at that top edge. So there is that. I'm going to play with my bow and make it pretty and loopy. There we go. Happy with that. Okay, so this piece here is going to attach, and we're going to need some pieces here. So I'm going to use some edge pieces. So this is the edge of the minis. So the minis have a very wide edge, and I'm going to share with you why I like to use them. So when I have pieces like this that need like long skinny pieces, this is amazing. And then when I have small pieces that you need a short piece, I use the Stampin' dimensional edges, so that gives me a short piece. See how short this one is? and we're going to put that right there. The rest of it is going to get wet glue. So we're going to go ahead and pull the backs off of this. There's 3 little pieces on here. If you're counting, Rose, now you know how many I used on here. All right. So I'm going to hold it on this end, and I'm going to add some glue. And we're going to attach this on here. So it's partially on here and partially there. And we're going to put the word hope, and we're going to add that with wet adhesive also. So I'm going to go ahead and put this upside down on my silicone mat. I'm going to grab my tweezers because that's what I'm going to use to pick it up with. And I'm basically going to spell it with this ink, not ink, with this glue. I'm going to spell the word here and just fill in this back side here of my word. And that should be good. Let's put the cap on. And I'm going to use my tweezers and pick this up. And we're going to add it right here. I'm going to put that H kind of like underneath a little bit on that ribbon. And I'm just going to push with the palm of my hand, get it nice and adhered. There we go. So there's our word. I'm going to tear this little section off here, and we have just a small piece left of that backing and just a small piece left here. Hopefully we'll use it when I'm designing next week's cards. All right, so there is our card. We're going to add our embellishments. So the embellishments that I'm using are the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems. We're going to use the Pretty in Pink color. No, we're going to use I think I used the Strawberry Slush ones because they're going on Pretty in Pink. So let me grab my take your pick tool. We're going to add one here and one here. I think that's too close together. Let's separate that slightly. Not too far, but not too close, like that. And then I think I'm going to use another small one. We're going to put it right here. All right, there is my gems. Are we good? What do you guys think? I think I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy. All right, let's put these away, and then I will bring in the stamp set that we used again so I can share with you. I love how this card turned out. This one, the bow just decides that it wants to be wonky, and I'm going to have to play with it and make it better. There we go. That's good. All right, so let's bring in our party banner dies, our Stampin' Up! Emboss Machine 3D Sunflower Embossing Folder, and our Love and Courage. And I hope that you enjoyed watching me create this today. I really appreciate having you with me as always. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next Tuesday. Don't forget, if you would like to be part of Stamp Camp, you have to email me tonight so that I will cut for you tomorrow and we can work on all the details. Okay, guys? Thanks for hanging out. This is amazing. I had so much fun, and I hope you did too. I appreciate you more than you will know. Pray for me as I move and I continue to pack things up because I need it. You guys are the best. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping. Good night.